world's most popular home video games. The only Space Invaders. The only Asteroids. The only Pac-Man. The only Missile Command. And soon, the only Defender. And the only way you can play any of them is on a home video system made by Atari.
Everybody back to the channel. Of course, today is Atari Wednesdays, so we have a new episode for y'all today. So in today's episode, we will be doing my review of the Atari 2600 Plus that I have here. And we'll also be talking about another certain thing that I want to talk about, which will also have a little video that I'll play at the end of this video for you all to check out. So, as you may know, Atari had a list of games that were either untested, that passed, or failed. One of those games that failed, I have in my collection. And I have to say, it actually works. So it's kind of weird, but Super Cobra. So Super Cobra works on the Atari 2600 Plus. So in order for it to work, it took me a little bit to realize, when you mess with it, so when you actually have it in the system, let me go ahead and demonstrate. So when you put this in the system, if you have a Super Cobra, like when you push it all the way, it's going to say it failed. All right. So what you really want to do is try playing with it. So what I did was pulled it out a little bit and just let it sit there. And it took me a couple times, but it actually finally started working when I did this. But I have the clip I'm going to show you all at the end of this video of that. It's starting up. So, yeah, Super Cobra actually works on the 2600. So if there's any games that you see that were failed, go ahead and try that method. If they don't work, then they probably don't actually work. But I would try messing around with these, because even my Pitfall 2, when you messed with it, it actually tried to start the game, but it wasn't wanting to play it actually. My Smurfs game that I have, it doesn't work. It'll try to play it just like the Pitfall 2, and then it won't even let you play it anyways. But so I don't know if, and that was, I think that one was passed, the one I have, and Smurfs game. I'll have to go back and look, but I'm pretty sure it was the one that passed, so it's not working. Some of the games you have to mess with a little bit for it to work on here sometimes. It's no big deal in my opinion though. But other than that, systems worked out fine. I do have to say, like when you play Pac-Man, I don't know if this was supposed to happen, but when you're trying to control Pac-Man, when you want him to go a certain way, sometimes it doesn't actually work. It feels like there's like a delay. Okay. So I don't know if it's just the new controller or what's going on. But other than that, really the Atari 2600 Plus has been awesome. I've tested all my games. Like I said, out of all them games, only 2 have not worked. So that's a good thing. But yeah, so not too much to talk about. Atari 2600 Plus, I would give it an 8 out of 10. The reason why I give it that is it's great, but do have a problem with the fact that some of these games should have been able to get worked on. Obviously, they should have been able to allow these games to work, I feel like. I know they're planning on doing like updates, but I feel like Pitfall 2 is like one of those major games, popular games, that should have worked day one. Honestly, in my opinion, I think all of them should have worked. The only things that were probably not going to work really was the homebrews. But that's something that they could also worked on. I know some homebrews work. I've heard people say that there's some working and there's some not. But there's also a lot of them that are saying a lot of them don't work. So hopefully they will be able to push out an update that'll fix that. I know they said it's capable. All you have to do is plug it into a computer and run that update to the system. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. I guess we'll be hearing more from them. And I also want to throw in here, you know, they just announced a new limited edition Atari game. So, which is Fatal Run. Looks pretty good. I don't know if I'll buy it. That's $60 for a limited edition. It does come with a manual. Now, that's awesome, you know, that they throw that in there. But honestly, I think they should, you know, not just release these limited edition ones. I think they should release ones that are like $20, you know, at least. Kind of like the Mr. Run and Jump or the Berserk. I think they should start releasing some of those too. So you have a choice. You can either get the limited edition or just the basic one. That would be cool if they'd start releasing more of their titles just in like the regular box sets. So people can actually purchase them, because a lot of people won't, you know, can't just go out and buy or want to go out and buy a $60 Atari cartridge. Just saying. It's a little pricey. It's a little pricey for a manual, because that's all, you know, that's the only difference actually is the manual. Yeah, the sticker is the silver for limited edition, but really it's a manual. That's all you're getting really with it in the box, which is pretty much what the basic ones come in, just a box, but no manual. But we'll have to wait and see what they do. I really hope they start putting out some more stuff, games for people to buy. You know, it's not the limited editions. I think that'll be awesome. But other than that, not too much else to talk about. We'll go ahead and end this video with this. I will be doing another Atari Wednesdays episode next week, of course, that I will be showing off my different games in my collection. So we could possibly get like people commenting down below, letting me know, like a vote on which game should be on the next episode, because we're going to start doing episodes with the Atari 2600 Plus, playing a specific game that you all vote on. So in the comments section down below, let me know what you think about that. And what do you think about the 2600 Plus? If you got one, how are you feeling about it? And if you haven't got one, let me know if you haven't even got your shipment in. That'd be really good to know, so we can get people commenting down below about that stuff. So maybe Atari will see this video and then be like, oh, we got all these comments down here about, you know, all these shipment issues and stuff. Maybe they'll be like, okay, well, we have an idea of what's going on. And if you even have an Atari 2600 Plus and you know certain games aren't working, put that in the comments section down below. Let me know what games aren't working for you. Like I said, they might see this video and be able to look down in the comments and see what people are saying. But also go in their forums and obviously post that kind of stuff too. Help them out, because really, at the end of the day, we're testing stuff, obviously, with the 2600 Plus. We're pretty much their helpers, trying to get them to understand what works and what doesn't work. So at the end of the day, we're actually helping them out. So very important. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and end this episode today. I want to thank everybody for coming out and watching the video. And don't forget, if you're new to the channel, please don't forget to smash the like button and also subscribe. And if you're obviously been here for a while and you're watching my videos, don't forget to smash the like button also. And let me know what you think about the idea of doing like a voting thing where I show off all the games that I have in my collection. We do like a vote every week, what's going to be on the next episode. So, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and end this video, and then of course I will be showing you all that clip. So, I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of their week, and like always, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next episode of Atari Wednesdays. Take care.
All right, so Super Cobra. It says on the Atari website for the list of games that it doesn't work. So we're going to go ahead, put it in here. Now, I will say if it doesn't load, play with it a little bit and it should work. But I'm just going to not put it too far in there. Might have to actually go a little bit more. So it's going to say it's failed. I'm just going to mess with it a little bit. See if it'll do it this time. It works. See? You just have to mess with it. Now, Star Master, I can't get that to work. I don't know why, but Super Cobra does work. So, awesome.